What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of 1917. Hey, before you watch this review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. My God, 1917 is incredible. This is the best war movie I've seen in years. 1917 is harrowing, it's resilient, and it's beautifully shot. The one long continuous cinematography really takes you in there, in the trenches with the soldiers, like you're suddenly part of the story. I mean, it's remarkably immersive, a monumental achievement by director Sam Mendes. This is storytelling at its best, and Maestro DP Roger Deakins has done it again. George McKay and Dean Charles Chapman play two young British soldiers, Schofield and Blake, who at the height of World War I are given a dangerous race against time mission where they must cross enemy territory and deliver a message that will stop a deadly attack on hundreds of soldiers, with Blake's own big brother being one of them. While I was watching this movie, I was just so floored at how seamless and smooth the editing and the cinematography are. One long continuous shot. It frequently dollies from following the character's backside and moving around to following the characters from the front. And sometimes it would take a seat belonging to some character inside a truck, for example, so as to make you feel like you're sitting in there with them too. And at the beginning, there's a long stretch in which the two leads are just stumbling and crawling through dirty mud to get to the other side. It's a long stretch with no dialogue, but it's so intense you can hear a pin drop. And hats off goes to the two leads, George McKay and Dean Charles Chapman. I know that everybody will be praising mostly the technical stuff about this film, as they well should, but it would not have worked if it had not starred these two capable actors. George McKay in particular shows signs of greatness in his performance. And 1917 also kind of reminds me of Catherine Bigelow's movies, where a few notable familiar A-listers would show up here and there for a few minutes of scenes because they too believe in this ambitious and massive undertaking. Hollywood has been trying for years to give you that immersive cinematic experience, you know, from 3D to post-conversion 3D, all the way to those 4DX simulation chairs that literally shake like a roller coaster whenever something happens on the screen. And who can forget found footage with its faux documentary illusion? But none of that can compare to what 1917 has accomplished here, because the camera work successfully transforms you, the audience, into a silent additional character. Director Sam Mendes also does not shy away from emphasizing the horrendous cost of war in terms of properties, animals, and of course human casualties. Each encounter rattles our cages and shocks us to our core. 1917 is Best Picture worthy because every cog in the machine works in tandem for the good of the story. Every element, from the sound mix to the set pieces, all the way to composer Thomas Newman's unforgettable score that leaves a somber impression. It's so fulfilling just to watch this film. 1917 is cinema at its finest.